morning, everybody. I am Anusha, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department in the Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In my videos, I'm discussing about the subject programming with objects based on Java. So in today's video, we will be discussing about some programs in swings. So in the first program, we will discuss about how to draw a cube, a cylinder and a cone. So the output will finally look like this. We have a cone, a cylinder and a cube. So let's move on to the program. So since we are using the graphics element, we have to import the graphics package, the frame, the JFrame, the panel. So these are the things which we are using in our program. So we are importing them. Now we will be always drawing our graphics over the panel. So our program has to extend the J panel. Now inside that we have a method called as paint component, which takes a graphics object as its parameter. So it is using this graphics object that we will be drawing all our components on the images on the panel. So here we have for the cone, this is our cone. So we need a oval and two lines. So these are the things, three components, three items which we will be using in our program. So first we need a oval, then two lines. So we have to first call the draw oval method from the graphics class, which starts at 280. That means its x and y coordinates are 280 and its length and breadth are 250. So this starts at 200 by 280 and this length is 200 and this width is 50. So with this method, we will draw a oval. So this draw oval method will not fill the oval. So we will get a transparent oval. Next, we need to draw these two lines. So to draw these two lines, it has to start from this point, that is this point to some point. So here we have to start at 200. So we are starting at 200, 100 and its length will be this will be x and xy coordinates. So this will be x1 y1 and this will be x2 y2. So we will be starting from 200 to 300 and 200 100 to 300 500. Similarly, we will draw the other line also from 400 100 to 300 500. That means these 2 points are the same and these two lines length are also the same. So this is how, so by these three methods we will draw the cone. So we will get the cone while we execute these three lines. Next we need to go for the not the cuboid, it is the cylinder. We have to go for the cylinder. So for cylinder we need two ovals and two lines. So to draw the oval, we call the method draw oval at 560 and the with length and breadth as 250. And the second, so this is one oval. So for that oval, we use this, and the second oval is at 500, 280 and same length and breadth. So these two ovals are drawn. Now we have to connect these two lines. So for that, we make use of two lines, which is, so this point is 580 and this point is 500, 300. So we get one line. Similarly, we get the other line at 500, 280 and the next line will be 7. To draw this line, we will take these parameters. So using these two ovals, these two methods, we draw these two ovals, and to draw these two lines, we call these two methods. So we likewise on applying these four methods, we get this cylinder. Next, we have to draw the cube. So to draw the cube, we are using two rectangles. And 4 lines. So 2 rectangles are drawn using that and 4 lines are used to join them. So we have the, to draw the rectangle, we have the point, we are starting at 500, 800 and its length and breadth is 100, 100. Similarly, we start the other rectangle at 550, 450 with the same length and breadth. Now we draw two lines which starts at 500, 400 and which extends till 550, 450. The another line which starts from 500, 500 which extends till 550, 550. Then another line starting at 600, 400 and it extends till the 650, 450. So if you take line, this will form xy, x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So it is joining two points. Similarly, the fourth line is drawn at 650, 550 and the other line is drawn, it extends till the 600, 500. So this we will draw the cube. Now after implementing in our driver class, we have to create the method of that class draw cube, object of that class draw cube, and we create a frame onto which we add those panels. So our whole thing object draw cube D is implemented over a panel. So we have to add that panel onto the frame, and then we are setting the size of that frame as well as setting the visibility of that frame to true. So like this, we will get the output as seen below, as seen in the screen. In the next program, let's discuss to draw a smiley and place a text on a window. So we will have something like this. This will be our output. So again, since we have to import all the packages which we are using in our program. Then we have our class smiley, which is extending the panel since we will be drawing all our graphics objects onto the panel. Then we have to invoke the paint component, which will take graphics object as its parameter, and on using that graphics object, we will call the methods. So we are calling the set color method to set the generally our smiley face will be yellow in color. So to get a smiley face on the face should be yellow in color. So and it is circular. So we have to set first we have to set the color of that object, and then you call the fill oval. So fill oval method will draw a oval which is of yellow color. Since we have set the color of that object to yellow, this rule will be applicable to the line which follows it. Now here we are drawing an oval which is which starts at 10, 10 and his height and width is 200 each. So we get this yellow circle is obtained. Now we need to draw two circles for the eyes. So for that we have to first set the color of that object to black, since we generally have black colored eyes. So we have to first set the color to black using the set color method of the graphic class. Then we call the fill oval 2 times so that we will get 2 black colored circles. So these 2 circles are obtained by these 2 methods. So we start the one object is one eye. That means this eye is starting at 55, 65 with size 30 by 30. That is, its length and breadth will be 30 by 30. And the other circle, this circle will start at 135, 65 and it's of the same size. So we get 2 circles of the same size. Next we need the mouth. So to draw the mouth, we need an arc. We usually use an arc. So to draw the arc, we have to call the draw arc method, which will start at 5700 and its length and breadth is 195. And since it is 180 by 180, this indicates the rotation. Like for example, if we start at this point and we go like this, then it will be positive. And if we start from this and we go like this, then it will be, will be negative. Like depending on the point which we choose, these values will be changed. So in case we put this as negative, we will get an inverted arc. So based on that, we have to set our values. So by using these values, we get the arc like this. Next, we have to put this text onto the frame, onto the panel. So for that, we have to first create a font object. So I'm creating a font object of Times New Roman font. It will be bold and its size will be 30. So then I'm then sending the graphics objects font to that particular font. This F is is applied over the graphics G object. So what happens? Whatever we try to write will be coming in this font. Then we are setting the color of that object to blue. So hence we get this color in blue. And then we are writing something. So to write something, we call the method drawString. So to which we pass the string which we need and the x and y point. So by this we get the string method written onto the onto the panel. Next, we will create an object of the smiley class, and then we create a frame named app, and onto this frame object, we will add our smiley object of panel, and the frame size and visibility is set using those two methods. So this is how we draw a smiley and place a text on a window using swings. Next, let's see how to draw the flag of India. So to draw the flag of India, we need to have like a line and 3 rectangles and the chakra. So in my case, I have used only 8 strokes, 8 lines. 8 strokes are only given. You can implement it for the 24 strokes. So first I'm applying, like same as before, we have to import all the packages which is needed in our program, and then our class is extending panel, since we will be drawing this object on our component, on our panel. Now inside the paint component methods, we make use of the graphics object. We pass the graphics object, and using that we will be setting all our parameters or our requirements. So first we need to set the color of, we need saffron here and green here, and we'll have white here. So instead of saffron, I'm using orange color. So this orange color is obtained by these parameters. So these 3 parameters will be the red, green, the primary colors, red, green and blue, I hope. So by changing these values, we can get the required shade. So if we, again, for proper saffron color, we can change these 2 values also, so that we will get the proper saffron color. But in my case, I have used orange only. So I have set to get orange, this third parameter is 156. So I have set the color object, and that color object is applied over the graphics object. So the graphics object's color is set to this particular color. Then I'm drawing a rectangle. So I'll get a I'll draw the filled rectangle. That means I'll get a rectangle which is orange in color. So this rectangle will start at this point, and it will be its length and breadth will be as so. So this will be 5 and this will be 400. Then to give the border for that orange color, I'm drawing this rectangle. So over that, I will get a rectangle being drawn. So this will be shaded in orange color, and it will have a border of orange color. Next, for using saffron, we can use this thing. So since I have called these things, again it will be overwriting the previous orange color. So here finally in this case, I will get the saffron color itself. So these lines will be ignored. It will be overwritten. So these things will be obtained. So we have to get the saffron color. These are the values to be used. Then I'm drawing the rectangle for that. So we will get a saffron colored rectangle with saffron colored rectangle will be obtained. So I am setting the color to saffron using these parameters, and on the object I am applying the set color method. So in the second case, next I am giving the so I'm calling the filled rectangle method. So it will draw a filled rectangle. As we have seen in the previous case, it had used fill oval. Similarly, we will get fill rectangle, which will fill this rectangle with saffron color. So next I am setting the color to black and then draw rectangle. So I will get a border of black color. Next, similarly, we have going for white. So I'm setting the graphics color to, next I'm setting the graphics, then I'm drawing a fill rectangle. So with this, it will draw a white rectangle, and again I'm setting the color to black, and the a draw rectangle method is called. So it will set the border of that white rectangle to black. So we will get, by this time we will get the saffron part of the flag and the white part of the flag. Similarly, we can go for the green part of the flag. So same thing. I'm first setting the color to green. Then I'm drawing a filled rectangle with green color, which is starting at this point, and its parameter and its length and breadth will be so. Then to get the border for that, I'm calling this. I'm setting the color to black and then drawing a rectangle with the same parameter. So I will get a green triangle with a black border. Now for Ashoka Chakra, we need a circle and 24 strokes are needed, but I have created only 8 strokes with 4 lines. So, to draw the circle, I'm calling the draw arc. So it will start at these x and y coordinates, and its length and breadth will be so, and it is starting like this, and you are having a 360 degrees, so you get a complete circle. Then we are drawing 4 lines, so some 4 lines. So this is the first line is my horizontal line, and the second line is this vertical line, and so and these 2 lines are like this. So finally, we get Ashoka Chakra. Ashoka Chakra similar to Ashoka Chakra with 8 strokes. Likewise, you can increase the number of lines. So if you increase the number of lines, we can get 24 strokes. Then to give a background color for that panel, I have used the set background color, which is defined. So this is almost like a light blue. I exactly don't remember the color. So by setting the background color to this, we will have the panel colored with this color, and on that the flag will be placed. So so this is how we draw the flag. And then we have the class flag, wherein we have the main method. So we create the object for our program, object for our implementing code, and then the frames are also created, and onto that frame we are adding our object of this panel, of this implementing class. So this is all about for some few swing examples. So to develop these program, I have used complete reference of by Herbert Schill, then Java T-Point, then Oracle website, and Samantha Sir's website. So that is all for today. Thanks for watching my video. We'll continue in the next session.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.